So, are you feeling isolated
Are you feeling zoomed out?
and even perhaps disconnected?
Hi, I'm Natalia. I'm a life strategist and a certified wellness coach with the International Association of Wellness Professionals. And I'm here with Tania.
All right, my name is Tania Mather, and I'm also a wellness coach with the IAWP. And we're here to discuss really what it is that is happening in our world today, where we're living in such a virtual world, and how to stay real in this crazy virtual world that we're living in.
Yeah, so we were talking earlier and we were saying, because Tania and I, we work with so many people, and we're seeing, what we're hearing is people are feeling so disconnected, and they're feeling scattered, and they're feeling a lot of self-doubt because we're online all the time, especially as coaches, as entrepreneurs, and we're starting to see a lot of people feeling like they're not where they don't feel like where they should be, because they're getting comparisonitis, if I can say that. Like, it's just, we're so, and we have to be on social media to do our own marketing, and then we want to see what other people are doing, but then we just get lost in the virtual world that we're in, because everything is online right now. And people are feeling lost, they're feeling disenchanted, unfulfilled, right?
Yeah.
And what we were talking about was how can we stay real in such a virtual world right now? And we were talking about the relationship, like wellness 360 element, which is all about personal relationships. It's all about self-love. It's all about community. And Tania and I, we both belong to the IAWP, which has an amazing community, and we feel so supported. And that's one of the reasons why we chose the IAWP, and why we stayed and we're doing what we do now. And I think when it comes to really having that confidence, that ability to stay grounded, it really starts with you, doesn't it?
Yeah. And I think what happens is that all of the everything that we're seeing on media, people can, you've even got these apps that can take away people, so it looks like you're on an isolated beach. You can put all these pictures and colors and filters and everything like that, but it's really, how is it that you can do unfiltered work and be authentic, especially because I've had a lot of meltdowns during these times, and they've been really difficult. And it was interesting because I was having a conversation with a friend of mine who said, it seems like your life's really, it's doing well, because it's true, I'm posting the good stuff. I don't really want to share the bad stuff, but that happens as well. And the thing is that in those darker moments, so to speak, it's like that's where the real growth happens. And we're not really showing that part. I just remember when Suzanne, who one of the biggest, most important posts was when she was having a meltdown, and they managed to take that, and everybody just felt, because we're all going through that. So how do we stay real in this very virtual world? And because we are on Zoom, and how do we get zoomed out?
Yeah, and we were saying, like, how do you zoom in? And one of the things that you want to do is share the real stuff. And you don't have to be so, you still want to maintain that expert status, but it's all about kind of sharing the lessons. So if you can take something that you've gone through, but turn it into a lesson for someone else that can actually help someone else, that's amazing. But more importantly is you want to work on the relationship with yourself first. And it's really important to be compassionate with yourself. Not everything is as it seems in the virtual world, as we were just saying. And for me, I find it helps me too, as well as my clients, to say, put a timer on, don't feel like you have to be virtual 24/7, because that's just not realistic. And have a community around you. Like, have real meaningful relationships. That, you know, if you're the type of person right now that's just, you know, going to Zoom meetings, but you're not really taking the time to make the connection, like, start focusing on what is really important, what really matters. And that is that, you know, real relationships. And the real relationship starts with you, because we know that when you work within, when you work within your own energy and you get back to that love vibration, which is what we were all born with, we attract that. And we don't have to be everywhere for everything all the time. Like, we need to set boundaries too. And saying no to people, because when you say no to something or someone, you're saying yes to something or someone else, and vice versa. So really think about, when you want to say yes, what are you saying no to, or who are you saying no to? So those are some things that I can think of right now.
And I think it's also, you know, is spending all that time on social media, is it fulfilling you? Does it make you feel good afterwards, you know? And I know that sometimes we were joking about it, because I'm like 45 minutes later on, you know, after being on social media, it's like, where did those 45 minutes go? And she's like, 5 hours, you know? So, I mean, how long are you spending on social media, and how do you feel after you've done that? Is that something that is fulfilling you, or what is it that really fulfills you? And do more of that, so that you connect with yourself, you have time for yourself, and really gifting yourself those things that really make you feel good.
Bringing back the joy, right?
Yeah, and fun, some fun.
And fun.
Yeah.
We can't be too serious. And yeah, I think if you try those little tips, you know, and most importantly, treat yourself with compassion. You are in your own lane. You are exactly where you need to be, where you should be. There's no rush. You're not behind. Just stay focused on your own goals, your own vision, and just go for it. Go for the stars. And reach out to people when you feel like, reach out to friends, family, reach out to us if you want to. We're more than happy.
Professional help even, you know. I know that I've contacted, I mean, we've worked together. I've contacted, you know, Nat, because she's a great business strategist, and I've needed some help in business. So it's, you know, I know that for me to do it on my own is the long route. So, you know, life is short and life is precious. So I think, you know, reaching out for help is not a sign of weakness. It's actually a complete sign of strength.
Yeah. I mean, we coaches have coaches, and that's how we all excel and grow and evolve, and how we can stay real and grounded, right?
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. And if you do have questions, comments, put them below. If you've tried certain things, if you have suggestions for everyone else, let's really, you know, band together, and we got this.
Yeah. Good luck, stay real, and do things that are going to fulfill you.